Is there ever a right time to have a baby financially? Today, we're getting real about a question that many couples and young families are asking. This is where it gets practical.
And this is where I spend money. Like, they are adamant that you go visit people in the hospital.
Boomers feel entitled to seeing this newborn. If I can be a dad, anyone can be a dad.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel Cruz.
I'm George Camel.
And this is
Smart Money Happy Hour.
Cheers, George.
Cheers. To the babies.
To the babies. Well, this is the show where two friends who happen to be money experts talk about what you're talking about. So everything from pop culture, current events, and money.
And before we get into it, let's talk about what we're sipping on. Today, it's the Bourbon Orange.
Yeah, it's light. To be
Very
a bourbon
light.
drink already, I can feel it's not too heavy.
It's borderline refreshing. Stick around to the end. We're going to give you our rating and reveal the cost per glass. Okay, Rachel, having kids do be expensive, as they say.
It is expensive.
From start to finish.
And you're adding on, George.
I just keep piling on.
I mean, number 2.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
In a few weeks, if you're watching and listening to this, I'm on baby watch coming up here.
I know. How are you feeling? How's everything?
I think because we're also like moving, we just decided to do the most at one time.
You know, we did that too.
Isn't that how it goes?
Not to make this about me.
No, please tell me your experience.
No, but it is. I'm like, life happens like that. I don't know why it piles on, but it does.
Obviously harder on the mom, the person who is pregnant while doing all this.
Sure, yes, or postpartum.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. How's Whitney feeling?
She's feeling it.
Okay.
She's, third trimester.
Yes.
It's where it's like, it was kind of fun, and now you're like, okay, now back to not being the most fun.
Now I'm ready
You're
to have a
kinda
baby
ready.
in my arms, not in my
Yes.
belly. Yeah, I get that for sure. Well, today, that's what we're going to be talking about because babies, they're expensive, a lot of time and money that goes in, but also you don't have to waste your money on things that are unnecessary. So we're going to chat about that too.
We'll just cut right through all the noise and tell you the truth. How about that?
Yes, because it is hard. I think even with this like influencer culture, we see so much out there of like everything down from the baby shower to the delivery. Like people like Meghan Markle had a video of her dancing in the hospital room. Did you see that? Right before
No.
she like, when you're like, good for her. Like I was like waddling and she's like getting down, but you see that, like you're literally seeing someone right before they're having a baby now. Like that's what social media has done. And then
Yeah.
everything after and all the gear and what they're all doing. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
And then some people are brutally honest and telling you only the bad things, and some people only tell you the magic, and you're like, well, it's all of it.
Yes, that's
It's
right.
complicated.
That's a good point. Some people have built a brand on just like, here's everything that's horrible. And then some are like, oh my God, I'm so perfect and it's so
Which
great.
is Rachel.
No, I don't want that. I want to be
let's get
honest.
real.
There are some things that I think are worth the money that you spend, especially like on items, and then some not so much.
So we'll spare you guys today, and we'll talk about our different theories on when is the right time to have a baby, where you should be financially before you start a family, things to think about, what you should spend on a stroller.
Yeah.
It's all there.
All there. Okay. I'm going to be guilty of some of this, as I did buy some nice things for my kids, like actual things that lasted, but we'll get into that.
Okay, what a tease.
All
What a
right.
tease.
Okay, well, let's answer some baby questions that we get a lot when it comes to having a baby today.
Okay, let's start with this one. When is the right time to have a baby? This feels like a trick question. Because if you call the Ramsey show,
Yeah.
what is Dave Ramsey going to say? He's going to say, well, just go ahead and have a baby. You're married, you love each other, you want a kid, have a kid. It's great. It's a blessing.
I'm on his side. Are you not? What would
No,
you
I
do?
am.
You want to be debt-free and like all the things.
But I think it's a simplistic answer for a lot of people who go, no, but really, they want something more complicated. Because they go, well, Dave, I'm in debt and we feel like we're not ready because of our age, because of our life situation, because we're renting an apartment. We can't have a baby. All kinds of reasons you can justify in your head why you shouldn't.
Seeing all those reasons, I'm like, get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Have a baby. Do it.
Babies can live in apartments that are rented.
They can. They indeed can. Yes.
They don't care. They're going to cry
They can
either way,
survive.
whether they're in a mansion or your little apartment.
Yeah, I think my big reason, and I'd say the same about marriage, is if there's a moment in life, because those are like really crucial, beautiful parts of life, and to hold that at a distance so that you can like get another goal in order, like my financial, like I get it. You're probably going to be more stressed if you have a lot of debt, no savings, and have a baby. Sure. But also, I'm like, I hate to wait because then in your head, it's like, well, once I get to this point, I'm okay. But then you're like, oh man, but it'd be really nice if we had this next. And you just kind of keep pushing off something in your life that's really invaluable, you know?
Yeah. Well, here's the tweet. There is no baby step for having a baby. So if you're wondering where in the steps does this fit in the Ramsey plan, it really doesn't. It's inconvenient to have a baby, and it's also the biggest blessing of your life. And if you're,
right.
Especially if you're a person of faith, like it's a gift from the Lord.
For sure.
And you don't know if you're even going to be able to.
I know.
That's a reality, especially as people get older, having babies older and older. And so you wait, well, once we're both out of school with our third master's degree and we're established in a home that we own, then we'll think about it.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Yep, you don't know
what the journey's going to look like.
And there's some pros and cons to all of these, right? So some of the pros, if you have kids earlier, you're younger, so physically you are like, you're going, right?
Babies take energy.
It's a very different feeling. Even in pregnancy, it's a very different feeling. As you keep aging, right? You're going to feel different if you're 45 having a baby versus 25. Like it is, you're going to feel different. But I would say too, if you have babies later, I do think emotionally, for most people, they have more of a bandwidth to hold the chaos of life. Because when your kid's having kids, like there's a level of stress there that you're trying to figure out life while also raising a baby. But the more established you are, I think there's a level of like security there that's really good too.
Yeah.
So there's pros to both.
Because as you get older, hopefully you're doing better financially than you were in your 20s. But also, young couples have kids all the time and you figure it out financially. It's not as big of a burden as you think. You can make it as expensive or practical as you want to.
That's right.
But I do think there is some truth to from what I've heard from everyone that has kids, is that I do wish we had them earlier if they had kids really late.
Yes.
So there's some middle ground. Like you and Winston didn't have kids. You were married for how long before you had your first
5 years.
kid? Okay. And I think it was about the same for Whitney and I, 5 years.
Yep.
So that's a good amount of time.
For sure.
But if you get married at 35 and then you want to wait 5 years, that's a different scenario.
Yeah. So it's all dependent upon, the situation. All right, next question. Top 5 items worth buying for a newborn, other than like diapers and the obvious stuff. Like what are things?
This is where it gets practical.
And this is where I spend money.
You need a car seat.
Car seat.
That's a non-negotiable.
Yes, and they have the new ones, which they did not have when I had babies, and they're yellow. They have yellow wheels, and they're a car seat. Turn into a stroller.
The Duna.
It's amazing. Did y'all have one?
We did get a Duna. We splurged
it?
on that. I think it was actually gifted from one of our showers, and it's a game changer. At least I think they're good up through when they're a year old.
Dang, a long time. Yeah. I didn't realize it was that long.
And especially if you're traveling, like airports and getting out of the car, it really changed our life to have that. So that's one I would recommend. Was that your main
car seat that y'all used?
Yeah, up until, she was 1.
That's amazing.
So that's a great one. We're definitely going to be using that again with the new baby.
I would be getting that if I was having a baby.
And we saved it, so we're going to use it with the new baby now. And because they're expensive, you can get them used on Facebook Marketplace. Just check for the expiration dates on those things because it's crazy, but I found this out. Car seats have expiration dates.
I know.
Didn't know that. Didn't know it was like milk. I personally think it's still a scam.
Is it because of the technology?
I don't think so. I think it's a safety thing because of how crucial the integrity of a car seat is to protect a baby.
Same one.
Like over 10 years? I think the expiration dates are years and years and years, but still.
Yeah, our infant car seat was used for all 3 of our babies.
Good.
It was nasty.
Hey, they survived.
It was nasty.
So car seat is a big one. According to babylist.com, which is a popular registry site, the best infant car seat of 2025 is the KeyFit 35, and that's priced at $229.
KeyFit 35. What is that? 35. Do you know what that is?
I think it's a Chico brand because we have a Chico right now. It's the 360. It swivels.
Oh, yes.
So that's my personal recommendation. If you can swing it, and I have a hack from Whitney that she wanted to share. So I am a vessel for her to share this information.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. What is Whitney saying?
So Target has a car seat thing they do in April and September where it's 20% off the car seats if you bring in any old car seat. You can get one off the side of the road and bring it in. You'll get 20% off a new car seat. And if you pair it with a sale that Target has on a car seat, you can get a great deal. So that's what we did to get this Chico 360 that rotates. So
and you're going to rotate it because Mia's facing backwards, but soon she'll be facing front, and you can use the same one?
Yes, and you can turn to face her toward you, so it's so much easier to get them in and out of the car. It saves your back.
Wow.
So there's a pro tip, the Chico 360 game changer. Hashtag
amazing.
Not sponsored, but reach out, Chico.
Reach out.
All right, next up on the items worth buying.
Stroller.
Gotta have it.
And this is the one I had, I think, is the Uppa Baby Vista.
Yep. They're on to V3 now.
Okay, I don't know what ours.
I think you may have had a V2 or maybe the just the
This was
normal
10
one.
years ago because we had it with Amelia.
Oh, then yeah, you had the
I think I had the original V1. There wasn't even a V. It was just the Vista. And this whole set right now costs
Say it out loud.
$1,479. Yeah,
Some people's first car costs that much.
for sure.
But it does
I
come
don't
with a
remember
bassinet.
how much I paid. I don't think it was that much. Ours came with stroller,
Yep.
car seats, bassinet, and then a toddler seat. We bought an additional toddler seat to go in the front, which you kind of had to.
That's the key with the Vista is that you can add two
It can be
kids.
a
You can
3-person
upgrade.
stroller, like with all this stuff, and it's amazing. It lasted us. I mean, we haven't done strollers in probably like 2 years or so. So I'd say a solid 8 years. That's thing,
impressive.
And it folds real quick down.
Yes.
You can fit it anywhere, and it's a light too compared to some other strollers.
That's what you got to think about is weight. How easy is it to take
Yes.
out, put back in? You don't want to be lugging something heavy around that, is
I know.
cumbersome.
I know.
Is the
So
word.
we used ours and beat it to the ground. I mean, that thing went everywhere with us.
It saw some things.
Yes. Mia's doing a stroller.
Yeah, we have the Upper Baby as well. And then we
Okay.
have a travel one that is a little bit easier and more nimble. So we keep that one in the car and keep the.
It's like a little
the other
umbrella
one out.
stroller, like a smaller one.
It is smaller. I don't remember the name of it.
Okay, so you have 2.
We have 2. One that we keep in the car, one that stays out in the garage so we can go walk around the neighborhood.
Bougie.
So that's the baby step 7 life.
That is.
That's
You know what?
aspirational.
Good for you. Good for you, George. Because it is. It's so great. Okay, next is a bottle sterilizer.
Okay.
I wish
I'm iffy on this one.
I wish I had this. I'd never had it. But I've heard about them now. That's what that now. I think it's like a thing you like push down and it cleans the bottle for you. Where before I had like the brush and I was like scrubbing it. Do you have one of these?
We were doing the brush for a while, and then I think my brother got us the bottle sterilizer.
amazing?
I find it to be very helpful. He was like, you can just do the brush. It's not that hard.
Okay. So
But
it's a 50-50.
She
on this.
underestimates how lazy I am. I'm willing to help if it's easy. You know what I mean? If I got to sit there with the little brush, so there's a lot of gear there. But here's the one that is a non-negotiable for me, a nice monitor.
Oh, yes. That is nice. Camera.
Yes, we did the one that's non-Wi-Fi because I heard, I don't know if this is true, but I got creeped out by the fact that people could like tap into the monitor, and if it's non-Wi-Fi, they can't do that. Am I right?
That's what I heard. Yes.
Okay, I'm
Heard
getting
that's
some
a thing.
yeses.
Heard that's a thing.
So ours, I got the model for you because people want to know.
I think ours is Motorola. Would that be a
Motorola? They're still making
is
stuff?
that not it?
They made like the Razr phone. Are they out here making baby monitors?
I swear. Let me ask Winston. I swear that was with our.
Okay.
It started with an M.
The one that we have is not Motorola. Maybe I'm missing out. We have the
What was the
Infant
name
Optics.
of our baby monitor? The brand? Question mark. I'm a boomer. I voiced it.
Every time I see you voice the text, a puppy stops wagging its tail when you voice the text. I'm fully convinced.
Question mark. Exclamation point.
I just don't like it. I feel like text messages are a private entity that should not be shared publicly.
Well, I just shared mine. Okay, you keep going. I interrupted you.
Anyways, the ones that we have are Infant Optics is the brand.
Okay.
They're a little more expensive. They're $200, but there's a cheaper option called Hello Baby that's $90 that does the trick. It's a Motorola.
I knew I wasn't crazy. Yes.
Good for you.
Thank you. And it was great.
I always wondered like who is keeping Motorola in business? The Cruz family.
us.
She's got a Razr phone and she's got the monitor and they're
I
doing
know.
well.
No, well, we stopped using. Yeah, that's a beautiful day when the baby monitors go away, George.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to not constantly be like, "What? Is she crying? Okay, what happened? Is she good?"
And
No.
I remember the signal. You wanted a strong signal because across the house, or like if we were at the lake, it's like you're down at the dock.
Oh,
Like we went
long
to
range. You
yes,
need long
I remember
range.
that being a big thing. Like when I had babies, to
Yeah.
be like, can I just have like long range?
What did our parents do? They just had to like go check.
Yes.
Like, how'd you know what
That's
was
what mom
going
and dad
on?
said.
there?
They would go and check. Like just yes.
Wow. Now they have
Make
like
sure
little like
everything's okay.
ankle monitors that check
Now
the
that
heart rate.
scares me. I don't like that. And then they have a thing for under the mattress that
Yeah.
like see
Can
that
sense
that
movement.
scares me. You have those stuff? That
There's
stuff?
a lot going on. No, I don't have any of that. We
Yeah.
just do the monitor.
Okay, I like that.
Because
That's good.
you're listening for like, is the baby crying?
Yes,
know what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
The baby's silent. We're gonna assume
I do
that
like
she's
seeing them though.
sleeping. It is sweet.
So sweet.
There's nothing like looking
Does
at the
Mia
monitor.
talk in her crib? Will she just sit up and just talk?
Oh yeah, because she's doing the like that. You know,
Just
she's just sort of mumbling
Jabbering.
in her sleep.
Oh my God, with those
Really
little
sweet.
PJs, and they're just sitting up with like their little messy hair, and they're just talking.
Yes. And she like knows now. Like she'll like look up at the camera and like talk to us. It's great. She's very smart.
So cute.
Baby genius. Last one.
Oh yeah, and I believe in this. This is something we still use. A sound machine, but like getting a nice one. So we got the white one.
The Dome, DOHM.
Yes.
Yep, that's a solid one.
I mean, and it's like $50 probably.
Yeah,
60.
they're not cheap.
No, they're not cheap. But so great. And now, gosh, people are so brilliant. It's crazy what changes in
Technology.
6 years. Like
Yeah.
it's not that long, but like even since Charles, they have portable sound, tiny miniature
Oh,
sound
yeah, that's what
machines
we
to put in
use.
car seats and stuff. Brilliant.
We use one. It's the Yoga Sleep Hush. It's like $25.
Okay.
And we have one in her room on low because you don't want to, that's a real thing now. You can hurt the baby's hearing if it's on too loud, if it's like blasting in the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then
Oh,
we have one
gosh.
outside the
Okay.
room because the dogs are barking and doors
Yeah,
are closing.
we don't
and
want
so,
that. Yeah.
So we have 2 minis that are plugged in at all times when she's
Okay.
napping and sleeping.
And do you take those with you on the go?
Yes.
How big are they?
I actually take them when I go to like a hotel. That's what I use for me.
How big are they?
They're this big, like a puck,
Okay.
like a Google Home
So you're
size.
not a dome guy.
No, we have the domes in our room.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The
I got
adults
it.
deserve the dome.
They got the dome. They got
We'll
them.
upgrade one day. So yeah, those are the things you actually need. There's a lot that you don't need. We're going to cover that next. Stuff that's overhyped.
Yeah, because there's some overhyped stuff, but something that is definitely not overhyped is Cozy Earth.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to say it.
I mean, just the absolute most amazing clothes, shoes, everything. You got shoes.
Yeah, I got their like lake house clogs. And let me tell you, why would I ever own Crocs
Yeah, no.
when
Go
I can wear beautiful
Cozy Earth.
Cozy Earth clogs?
Thank you for saying clogs. I
I'm
don't
a
know why
clog guy. I think that's what they're-
clogs.
They're great. They're not like, don't think like Dutch wooden clogs. These are very comfortable.
Yes.
Just
very
feel
nice.
ritzy walking around the house.
Get your clogs. Get your Cozy Earth clogs.
Get the clogs.
Yeah. But yeah, their blankets, their sheets, the bedding, the clothes, the pants, the shirts. I mean, all of it. The socks. Like it is incredible. The quality is amazing, and there's stuff that's like that soft silk material.
Yes, and it
is
keeps you cool.
Unbelievable.
A lot of like that bamboo viscose material. Amazing. So especially for the ladies out there, if you are with child, if you are postpartum, guys, just this is what she needs. Just trust me on this. The PJ sets, no matter what, you can't go wrong. Go to cozyearth.com/smartmoney and you'll get up to 40% off your purchase. Or you can click the link in the show notes, use promo code smartmoney at checkout.
So wonderful. All right, some overhyped. I could tell you my number one.
Hit it.
When I was having Amelia, the cool thing was the Mamaroo.
Oh, what's that?
It looked like an egg, and the baby would lay in it, and it like does this.
Oh, like a motion
It's like the
bassinet.
swing, but it's not. And you know what's funny is Amelia hated it. Like it wasn't good, but it looked like futuristic. Like it looked really like cool, or at the time it did. And you know what she wanted? Just the old school swing. And Denise like let me borrow hers. Just the one that's like throwing them.
Yeah.
Oh, Amelia loved it. So I ended up with like the big clunky old school swing and not the cool like
Yeah.
new thing. So
There's a lot of fancy bassinets. There's one called a snoo that we were lucky enough to borrow from a friend for free.
Okay.
So I would say if you can get the snoo for free or cheap, it's
people
awesome.
love the snoo. I've
and
heard.
and it does like the motion, it does noise. So
But it's like
as
a bassinet. It's like when they're sleeping.
Yes. So,
Okay, so my
we use
question
that.
is, if you use the snoo, but then you like go to a hotel and they have to sleep in like a pack and play, are they bothered?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Are you conditioning
I
them?
think they're okay temporarily for that.
Okay.
But it does help because it'll, as they make noise and get fussy, it'll start to go a little harder, get a little louder.
On
So-
their like it picks up their voice.
Yeah. If they start crying, it has
Oh.
a sensor. So that's what makes it fancy and smart. So it kind of like
didn't know
calms them
that.
down
That's
for
insane.
you. And so it really, and it like ties them down. It has a special like swaddle.
Uh-huh.
And so they can't like roll over. They're kind of just like stuck in a little straitjacket.
Okay.
It's really crazy looking, but it works.
But it's amazing.
But it's
Are
crazy
you going to
expensive.
borrow it for baby number 2?
That
Are you
is
gonna
my
buy
only
one?
hope is that my friend still has it and will let me borrow it because I will not pay $1,500 for
It's
this.
$1,500.
I want to say it's that expensive.
And how long are they in it for? Not that long, right?
6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you can get it cheap or free, go for it. Otherwise, I personally wouldn't spend retail price on it.
Overhyped, a wipe warmer.
Oh, yeah.
We never had one of those.
They acted like babies cannot handle a room temp baby wipe.
Yes, I know. And
They'll
I think
be
it's
fine.
I think it's fine. Diaper pail. We
Oh,
never
yeah.
did one of these either. I always just had like like plastic bags, like grocery bags
Yeah.
that I would just keep. And then like every day, just
We used
throw it
one for a
out.
while, especially early on, but nowadays we just got rid of it. And number ones go in the trash, number twos go into a little grocery sack into the outside trash.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's great. It's perfect.
That's the
How
life
old's
hack.
Mia right now?
She's 2.
Okay,
Just
we gotta
about
be
2.
potty training.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a little while.
We're being told that we should start by people in this room. By our producer, Jenna. So we'll see. I think we're on the cusp, but there's a lot of life change happening right now with the house and the baby. So we want to just,
I know.
we'll wait it out.
Fancy clothes, overhyped.
Thank you.
Listen, those babies just need to be in PJs. Just let them be in little PJs.
Other
They just
than
need
what
to be
Rachel bought for our daughter,
cozy.
which was so cute.
Oh, I did.
Or is that a smock?
Smock. I bought George a smock dress for Mia. Listen,
She did
every
wear it,
Southern
and she was
girl
beautiful.
needs a smock. So
It's just part of the package.
I think they're cute.
But the
for
amount
girls.
of clothing in her closet that was just gifted,
Isn't that amazing?
tags on it, bougie clothing that I'm like, when is she going to wear a puffy, fuzzy, furry coat?
I know.
She's not leaving the house for the next 6 months.
I know, but it's so cute though, you know. I know. I was a consignment sale queen. There's a school in Nashville. It's called Oak Hill. To all you Nashville moms, I'll give my secret right. The Oak Hill consignment was one of the most sought after. / I
high-end
stood
clothing.
in line spring and fall for that thing because there's all these Green Hills moms with all their
which is
smalls.
a fancy part of Nashville.
And I'm not kidding y'all. I mean, rows and rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of just cute,
Designer
nice.
clothing.
Well, I don't know if it's designer, but it's
Well,
just
stuff that would have cost $50 to $60 sometimes.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, just some nice stuff. And you could just, it's like $3, $2. And I'd go crazy. And I would,
Supermarket sweep in there.
oh, it was the best. It was the best.
I will say that if you're going to get clothing, the ones that we've enjoyed for the onesies are the magnetic me's, the snap magnets.
Yes.
So my brother just
nice.
keeps gifting us more magnetic me's, and it changed our life.
Mm-hmm.
If you put buttons on a onesie, I will punch you.
I know.
What are you doing?
Are you a zipper guy?
Love a zipper.
Yeah.
Love a zipper, love a magnet.
Yep. Let's do it.
Buttons will be the death of me.
All right. Last.
Last overhyped item.
And I feel this so passionately. Baby shoes.
What are we
Infant
doing?
shoes. The infant. That 4-week-old doesn't need shoes. Do not put shoes
I know they're cute.
on an 8-week-old baby. No. It doesn't need boots. It doesn't need tennis shoes. No. That baby needs socks. And that's it. Can't walk. Baby can't walk. Do not put big old shoes on that baby. I don't like it.
Well said.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I can't believe this is the most aligned we've ever been in an episode.
You don't like baby shoes either?
No.
Yes. People had like Uggs on there like 6 weeks. I'm like, it can't even hold up its head. It's like
Here's the thing,
I mean,
you're
it's just-
doing it
you're
doing
like-
it for yourself as the parent to go like, look how cute my baby is. They're already cute. If your baby's ugly, putting Uggs on them is not going to change that. I'm sorry.
gosh.
So just have a cute baby. It solves all of the problems.
I don't like it. Okay. So that was it. That was our 5 items. Overhyped. The next question we get a lot, George, is daycare versus stay-at-home parent.
Oh.
This is a big baby question.
Should we get real on this one? Do you want the real answer?
I mean, yeah, I think we're always real,
Because
right?
we get calls on the
Yeah.
Ramsey show.
Yeah.
And the people can just decide, hey, she's going to stay at home.
Yes. Yes.
And then I go, well, this is a math problem.
Yeah.
If the guy makes $34,000 a year and she stays at home and you guys have all these bills and debt, mathematically, you're going to continuously go into debt. This will not work. And so the hard truth is staying at home is a luxury and a privilege. And as much as it is a choice, it's also a choice that has consequences if you can't stomach it financially to live on one income.
Well, in your current lifestyle, that's the gut punch is, yeah, he makes 34, she's making 50, household income of 84. It's great until she's like, oh, I'm the one that wants to stay home. She makes the bulk of the money. So now you're going to have to make a decision. Is the value of her being home, which for some people it is, that it is worth saying, okay, we're going to move. We're probably going to have to move. We can't afford this, our housing situation. We're going to not be able to do the things we were doing. Like we're going to cut our lifestyle way back in order to accommodate this idea that she's going to be home, right? So, and people do it. And that's great. I mean, genuinely, I'm like, if that's what people want to do, I think that's a value call for them. But it's just, it may change the circumstances. You don't get the same life with half of an income. You just don't. You can't mathematically. So that's the thing that you have to realize.
And then the other gut punch is daycare is freaking expensive.
So expensive.
So there's really no like wonderful scenario here financially.
Yep.
Both are going to be hard. Let's go through some of the average costs.
Okay, so this was in 2023, and anytime we do costs like this, George, we see it in the comments. We got Nancy that's like, I'm in New York City. These numbers are insane. And then we got Sarah in the Bay Area. And she's like, y'all are living under a rock. So just Nancy and Sarah, chill.
Or okay? Brenda in Ankeny, Iowa, who's going, are you serious? That's so expensive.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And with these stats, again, I think they're from this year. It was maybe last year off care.com. Okay. And then we're going to compare them from 2023 numbers because they've all gone up, as you can imagine, except for one, which is great.
Comforting.
Average weekly nanny cost is $827, which is up from $766 in 2023.
Average weekly daycare cost, $343, which is up from $321 in 2023. So not a huge increase there in the last few years.
Average weekly family care center cost, $344, up from $230 in 2023. So a big jump there.
And then lastly, average weekly babysitter cost, $167, down from $192 in 2023. I don't know how it went down. I don't feel like it went down, but
babysitter costs, apparently.
Yeah, what is the going rate for babysitters? I found it to be about $18 to $25 an hour is like normal.
Okay.
Maybe,
is that like
maybe more if you got a bunch of kids?
I pay different on ages. The age of the babysitter.
Oh, that makes sense.
So if we have like an 8th grade girl versus an 18-year-old versus a 32-year-old, I shift depending on their age.
The older you are, the more experience, the more you can demand as far as hourly rate. But honestly, for a lot of women out there, if you want a side hustle and you enjoy taking care of kids, this is a great side hustle, especially through care.com.
For sure. Absolutely. Okay. So these costs, though, they are very expensive. And so what you really do have to weigh is, is the daycare cost paying what I'm paying in that, what I'm making in my job, right? Because there's a point that it just cancels each other out. And it's like, is it worth the headache, right? Maybe for your mental health to be like, no, I want to be working and get out of the house. That's great. But like there is a point that you're just paying for daycare.
If daycare is $2,000 a month and your take home pay is $2,000 a month, you got to go, okay, maybe it's worth it for me to just stay home.
Yes, that's
and
right.
do full-time care.
Yeah, be thinking about that. But there's some ways to minimize these costs. Obviously, ideally, if there is family in town to be able to help,
grandparents,
even like
in-laws.
once or twice a week, not everyone has that, but that would be ideal to help cut costs on this.
And then nanny share is a new thing. So you can kind of split this with other friends and it could bring the cost down if there's more than one kid there. That's a good one. And then, having a spouse pick up a side hustle a few days or nights a month to offset some daycare costs. Again, it's one of the sacrifices that you might have to make to bring them the income to cover those costs.
That's right. And again, just kind of figuring out, is there a pivot for me in my work that I may have to do? Maybe I do stay home for a season. Maybe I go part-time and only pay for half of these costs, right? Because I'm making more part-time or, whatever it looks like. There just may have to be some pivots there. But think through that because that could end up saving you some money. Yeah.
And I think we should call out that no matter what decision you make as a woman, you will be judged by people, by society, by the internet. Nobody is happy with whatever decision you chose.
Yes.
What is up with that?
I don't know.
And is it mostly women judging other women?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of like, I can't believe you would leave your career. You have an MBA and you make great money. Why would you leave that to stay home with a kid? Or the opposite. Yes. Why would you stay at work when you could take care of this kid full time? It's the most important job. Everything is true.
Yes. And there's always 1,000 little details of life behind those comments, right? Of the person's situation. Like you have no clue what's going on with them. So listen, everyone's doing the best they can. All of our kids are going to be in therapy at some point, and it's fine.
Yes.
It's fine, regardless
and
of what we do.
I'll add the personal anecdote. My wife, Whitney, decided to stay home when Mia was born. She did come back to work for a few months. I said, hey, just try it. What's the worst that could happen? Go back to work for a little bit, see what you think.
Because she loved her job.
Yes. She loved her job here at Ramsey. She was here for 9 years.
Yep.
She was crushing it in her career, executive assistant, making great money. And she still decided, you know what, I'm called to be at home. And because of our financial situation, it wasn't like how are we going to do this? Because we put ourselves in a great situation by then, we just went, okay, cool.
It's great.
If you want to do that, go for it. And she's loved it. It's the hardest. Truly, it is harder than being at work. And I know, depending on your job, you can argue with me. I would rather be here for my own mental and physical sake than be at home chasing a toddler. And I love hanging out with my toddler. This is not me trying to avoid being a dad. I'm just saying,
it's hard.
You can't compare it with like well, who had a harder day. That baby will wear you out, especially in the toddler phase and being pregnant.
It's exhausting.
She's going through it. So shout out to the moms out there.
I had to have like little schedules if I was home with the kids to be like,
just set some.
Just for myself, my sanity.
Yeah.
Because you look up, I will never forget, you look at the clock and it's like 10:38 and you're like, I thought it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. How is it only, it's not even lunch yet. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do the rest of the day? I mean, it is. It can
you
drive
lose track of time, what day it is. When's the last time I washed my hair?
Yes.
When was my last meal? These are the questions that a mom asks because she's putting everything else before herself.
She is.
The most
She's
sacrifice.
so sacrificial. I know. Do you know what else is really sacrificial?
What's that?
The work that Delete Me does for us, the consumer.
Doing the most behind the scenes.
They go in and they remove your data from data broker websites, you guys, that collect your data, and they sell your data to other companies, and then you are at risk for scams and phishing and harassment and all this stuff. But Delete Me goes in and removes your information. Isn't that so selfless of them?
It really, and not just your information, your spouse's information, your kid's information, your baby's information, all of it is out there. Imagine all the things you filled out with all of that info.
Yes.
And so it is out there. The question is, what are you going to do about it? And what I did about it was got Delete Me, working for me behind the scenes, real privacy experts all year long, scouring these data broker sites to remove my info. They send me a report every few months, and it gives me great peace of mind, and it's super affordable.
Yes. Oh, it's so wonderful, you guys. Yeah, it's an incredible service. So make sure to check it out. We'll leave a link down below. Or you can go to joindeleteme.com/smartmoney and check it out.
Yeah, they got 20% off for our listeners and viewers.
Oh my gosh.
So take advantage of that.
But for real though, it is an incredible service. There's so many subscriptions you can have these days, but your online safety so that your information's not like a billboard out there, it is worth a subscription because, man, they help you out so much.
And I got my parents on it. Shout out. They're in the crowd today.
Love it.
And
so good.
I feel better knowing that they're not going to gullibly fall for a scam or something.
It's real.
Because they get a random text message.
It is so real. All right, question number 5. What to ask of people when they offer to help?
Oh.
So
let's start with showing up to the hospital.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about this?
Not a fan.
So Rachel just
And
had a
my
baby, and I'm
parents-
like, hey, we'd love to come visit.
No, that's asking at least.
Yeah. Oh, versus just showing up unannounced.
Yes. Yes.
What room are the cruises in?
That,
All right, here we go.
That happens, yes. And it's my parents' generation. Like, they are adamant that you go visit people in the hospital.
Boomers feel entitled to seeing this newborn. They're like, this is my doing.
And like some of their friends, again, it's very like, but man, they will show up at the hospital. Isn't that funny? I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it's real. And the first baby,
So
I was
who
like,
do you want there? And when?
family. You know, I had people in my delivery with a Caroline.
Mrs. Don't show up unannounced and you have a party in the
Not
delivery
unannounced.
room?
That's the key. That's my thing. That's my asterisk. People that just show up, they knock on
it
the door
was
and
a
they walk
personal
in
invite.
and you're like, yeah.
You invited, hey, I want you there.
Yes.
That's different.
I know. I had people in Caroline's delivery.
Wow.
I know, isn't that funny? I don't know why. I just want people to experience it. I have people in my life, they're like, I've never seen a baby be born. I'm like, well, come to my delivery.
Wow. You do love a delivery. Rachel wants to make a show of everything.
I do.
Apparently. It's a performance.
I know. Some people probably think it's real weird, but I did. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But the hospital visits after, I want family. And then like good friends.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like love the coworkers, but like, I don't need a coworker showing up.
Okay. Duly noted.
You know what I mean? Like there's just certain things that I'm like,
No, I can take the hint.
no, not anyone in this room. I consider everyone here friends. So yes, you would be, but people that like were a leader or like, I mean, yes.
Oh, where they feel like, well, maybe we should stop by.
Yes, because they think we're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's what my dad always says. I'm totally riding on Dave right now. Dave's
so
always
great.
like, everyone wants to show off their baby. I'm like, not when you've just pushed a man in your body. No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Like, they want to show it off like 2 weeks later. Not a fresh 8-hour-old baby. No, do not be showing up to my
mostly
hospital
for the
room.
mom. Like, mom is recovering here. She just went through
all
a
of
pretty
it, y'all,
traumatic.
But there is something about that. I don't know what it is, but man, they are like gonna show up because they think you want it, and you're like, no.
Don't assume.
Yes.
Okay, how about
So
meals
funny.
and food? Like bringing meals and food.
Oh, it's the best gift you
Meal
can give
trains.
anyone.
What are your thoughts on
Best
that?
gift you could give anyone.
Do you think it's helpful to say, hey, do you want us to stop by or just drop the food at the door? Because there's a difference. Sometimes you just don't want to like have to be social and see people.
Yes, that's right.
Sometimes you want them to come in and have some social time.
Yes, Sam, my publicist, she had her baby, and she's very social like me. So I was texting her. I was like, hey, I'm going to pick you up. Food, what do you want? She's like, I want tzatziki's. I'm like, perfect. I'm bringing you tzatziki's. What's your order? What do you want? And she was like, come in and eat with me. And I'm like, no. And I'm more
You're like, no, it's fine.
just like, and she's like, no, I want you. And I'm like, okay. Like, if they are adamant, because they like want to talk and hang out. And that's great. I think that's so fun.
Yeah, and you stopped by, and you came in, and we hung out for a little bit.
I did. You actually made me a cocktail.
That's right.
Me, you
Well,
and
gin and
Whitney.
tonic. Oh, can I
did.
say?
And I think
Mixologist at
even
heart.
then I was like, guys, just I don't want to stay if you do not want me. And Whitney was so sweet. She's like, no, my gosh, come here. So I held Mia and yep.
Well, you also have to know, like, some people are a lot when they enter your house.
Yes.
And some people, they're not going to take. They will give.
Yes.
So it depends on the person, and it's okay to set the boundary and be firm with it.
I had a friend come. She was older. She had older kids, and she came, and I will never forget. She held Amelia. I think it was with Amelia, and she was like, she goes, leave for an hour. Just go into your room, shower, lay down,
That's a
watch
gift.
TV, do whatever you want, and I'll just be in the living room with Amelia. And if you need, if I need you, I'll let you know. And I came, and Amelia, she was sleeping, and she had done my dishes, like all this stuff. And I was like, that's just the best gift. Like 1 hour, what a gift, you know? So
we experienced that because Whitney had really tough pregnancy and then postpartum.
Hey, y'all had some stuff
abscess
after.
into scarlet fever.
Yes, I
Didn't even know you
remember
could
that,
still get
George.
that. I thought it was like scurvy. I thought we eradicated it.
That's just from Little Women.
Yeah. So she was on the struggle bus where I was like, any warm body can enter my house and help.
I know.
And that was such a gift for friends that showed up while I was at work. They would show up, do laundry, let her shower, whatever she needed to do, they would just show up.
Yes.
And so be that friend if you
so
can.
Sweet, I know. And don't bring your little kids that you think are so cute around the baby. That was
like, no,
always
my
so
kids are
annoying.
great.
Yeah, my kid, don't worry.
You might as well bring a Rottweiler
like
into the house.
running around, and you're just like, oh my God, get out of my house. So don't bring your kids to see the baby.
It's like bringing a zoo animal, being like, no, they're really well
They're really
behaved.
sweet.
And then I'm cleaning up after your kids.
Yes!
No, thank you.
Social awareness, everyone. Social awareness.
Whew.
Especially for
a
new
lot.
moms.
Yeah, just be self-aware and think, would I want someone to do this? And then the answer is still, let me ask.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. Question number 6, final one. What is the number one tip for financially preparing for the season?
Ooh, is there a number one tip? There's a lot here.
I've got a lot. Okay, so after delivery, raid your hospital room. They
That's
leave
such a good
you.
idea.
And you know what I did? I learned this trick. I did it with Caroline Charles. I brought an extra little duffel, and every night I would clean my stuff and put it in a duffel, and they come back and restock you. I take it
Brilliant.
all again. Oh, it is the best.
The key teaching here is when you're paying for this delivery and labor, you're paying for all of the supplies that are in that room
Yes.
at any given moment.
So you can take it. Take it.
Like a hotel shampoo.
And I'm going to say, ladies out there, if you've had a bit, you know this. The underwear they give you, the hospital underwear, it's amazing. You really can't find it anywhere else. So get a couple.
I haven't heard about this.
And then the squirt, everything that's involved for you as a mom, take it all. Take it all
You
as
paid
much
good
as you
money
can.
for it.
Oh, it's the best.
Here's
and
my-
then for the babies,
What
my
do they have
favorite
for the
was
babies?
the little brush. Did y'all have this?
Oh, yeah.
I took like 4 of those home. Tons of diapers. They give you like tons of diapers and wipes loaded up. Creams,
Yep.
loaded up, circumcision if you have a boy and he's circumcised, you'll learn this. Oh gosh, George, get ready for this. This will be new for you. All the ointment and all of that. Take all of that and the gauze.
That's what I've always wanted.
I know.
Ointment and gauze.
Get ready.
How exciting.
Get ready. Get ready.
So here's the take.
Jenna knows.
If it's, you just take everything if it's not plugged in or bolted in.
There you go. Do it all.
Don't take equipment, but
Yeah,
don't, that's illegal.
We don't
Taking
want
this bed. Although Rachel loves a
I
hospital
love
bed.
a hospital bed. I love the hospital.
I hated it
I
vehemently to where I'm
thrive.
confused. Because
I thrive.
I think Whitney gave birth to the same hospital. And I'm like, did we have a very different room? Like, did you have a presidential suite?
No, it wasn't big. I just love it. And the nurses come in and they take the bed. And I would say this. Now, some moms don't like this, and it's fine. Just don't get mad at me. Let the nurses take the baby to the nursery at night so you
Yes.
can sleep. And then they will bring you that baby. And you get to hold that baby, feed that baby, and that baby leaves again. And then you get to sleep. And then during the day, you get to hold the baby all day, and it's wonderful. But take advantage of the help there. That was my
Yes.
opinion. But everyone does it
That is
different.
true because once you leave, it's just on you. Like I found them
Isn't that
very unhelpful
scary?
when we were leaving. We had like what you don't realize is you have like 6 nurses while you're there. It's not like one person.
Yeah, no.
Everyone's just shifting in and out. And so our last nurse was the most unhelpful. To where like, all right, just put the baby in that car seat and head out. I'm like, I don't even know how to do that. I thought they were supposed to like do that, help you take it to the car, make sure that the car seat's installed safe. None of that.
Yeah, you just walk out.
That
And in
was rough.
Tennessee, you don't get a wheelchair. Some states, they wheel out the mom.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
that would have been
service.
nice. We don't have that in Tennessee. You
And
walk
then
out.
driving home with that baby for the first time, I've never driven slower.
I know. Did Whitney sit in the back seat?
I don't even remember. It was
Yeah.
all a blur.
Okay, yeah. I know.
I slept very poorly. And let me just say, dads, they're like mean to the dads. They do not care about you, which is understandable. The focus is on the mom. But goodness gracious, it was just like I was chopped liver. I mean,
they just ignored you?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the doctor didn't even make eye contact with me when he would walk in the room.
Jeez.
To where I was like, I'm here too. I might be shirtless in a corner looking disheveled, but I'm here too. I'm paying money to be here too.
Can I say this? I don't know why this reminded me. We're going off now. Do you know what pictures kind of cringed me a little bit on social media?
The dad's shirtless holding the baby. Yes, I just
Skin
saw
on
one.
skin with the dad. and
I
don't
literally
know
saw
why.
one today, and I went, I'm going to unfriend this guy. Don't post that.
I think it's important to do. Like, it's like an actual thing. I don't know why. It feels very vulnerable when I see it.
Capture
I'm
it
like, I
for
just feel like I
you.
shouldn't be seeing this.
Capture it for you.
I know. Isn't that funny?
Do not post that on your. I don't want to see your chest.
Okay,
I don't want to see your chest hair. It's gross. It's gross.
That baby's face. George, I'm with you.
I'm picturing it right now.
God, we are
Okay.
such on the same team this episode.
I know.
We like have a
Rare.
lot of the same opinions.
Let's talk finances.
So true.
I'll
Okay.
give you my number because we said tip financially.
Okay,
now, the
yes, okay,
supplies does
sorry.
count because you paid money for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
okay.
researching the cost of your birth plan, I think, is very wise. And they'll usually explain to you, if you pay attention, here's how much the total birth will cost out of pocket. That's the number you want to focus on. What is my total out-of-pocket cost? What does my insurance cover? What does it not cover? What is my out-of-pocket maximum? All of that stuff matters because you think, well, babies are expensive. Well, they're expensive up to a point, but insurance will kick in.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So here's some just data from the past 2 to 3 years. So the average cost for pregnancy visits, hospital, childbirth, postpartum care, all of that is around $18,865. Insurance typically covers about $16,011 of that, leaving you out of pocket with on average $2,854. So
There
about
we go.
$3,000.
The
you need to
sticker
save up
shock
for.
just kind of faded away when you hear 18 grand and then heard less than 3 grand.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So insurance is a wonderful, wonderful thing for sure.
Yeah.
And again, making sure that you're just planning ahead. So you got 9 months when you find out you're pregnant. So be thinking and putting some money away. And you always want to pause if you're on baby step 2, the debt snowball. So just pause that and just stockpile some money. And be saving for this, saving for, when they come home. And you're starting to adjust to a new life. There's going to be a new line item in your budget. If you're not doing a budget, Every Dollar, incredible budgeting app, but put a line item for baby in your Every Dollar budget because you're going to be spending money on that baby.
Yes.
And
And
it takes a
remember-
few months to kind of get in the rhythm of like, okay, are we doing formula? What kind of
yeah.
diapers are we buying and wipes? Like you get into your rhythm of how often you're needing to buy these things and all of it. So
That's a good reminder.
So give yourself a few months to kind of get in that rhythm and know how much it costs.
And don't get overwhelmed by the cost because a lot of things will be covered by your registry. If you have a shower, people will want to buy things for you, especially if you have family. And on top of that, what we did was just buy a lot of things used. So the recliner, we got a
Yes.
nice like Pottery Barn recliner, but we got it used off Facebook. It was super cheap. Same with our crib. It was a high quality crib used off Facebook. And so don't be afraid to go used. People are getting rid of baby stuff all the time. So you don't need to spend high dollar amount to get high quality.
Yep, so great. All right, George. So takeaways, I think babies are wonderful, so fun. And I think you get to make a lot of decisions on what you're spending on them when it comes to like the gear and all of that. But, I think it is we talk about this a lot is kind of putting the blinders on with your life. But especially the comparison thing is so real. And especially if you're a new mom, it like piles on even more. So doing what is best for you guys and staying within your budget. Don't go into debt for this stuff. But there's something about just like getting in the habit and the rhythm of making decisions that's best for you. So epidural or not, let the nurse take the baby or not, nurse or bottle feed, or you know what I mean? Like you get to make these decisions for what's best for you. And so remember that, be very secure in it. That's what I would tell new mom Rachel.
That's really good. I'll add to that. There are so many unknowns and you will never have it figured out. I don't care how many books you read. You just figure it out on the fly.
Yes.
And just like marriage, you can do premarital counseling, but until you live together and deal with all the actual realities of it, you just don't know. And so I would say jump into it, figure it out. And rarely will you ever find someone that looked back and said, I wish we never had kids. Kids are truly a wonderful blessing.
Yeah.
And it's hard, just like marriage is hard.
That's right.
But marriage is still worth it. And so I'd recommend it. To anyone out there who's wondering, should you have a kid? Do it. Because I have not felt that level of joy in my life as looking at that baby's eye. Especially when you can, like, as they get older, you can interact with them. Because for the dads out there, you think like, oh, having a baby is going to be fun to have this little person. They're really not fun for the first like 6 months to a year. They give you nothing.
They just lay there.
As someone who wants to get needs some applause, some affirmation. It took a good year and a half for that baby to even like smile at me.
Oh my gosh.
But now I can get her to laugh and it's the best thing.
Sweet.
It's the best.
So great. So fun, George.
If I can be a dad, anyone can be a dad. Here you go.
If George
That's the hot take.
do it, you can do it.
You can Google it. We have Chat GPT now. Our parents didn't have this.
That's
You'll
right.
be okay.
You're a great dad, George. All right, before we spill the tea on our guilty as charged, tell us about the drink.
All right, here's the drink. The Bourbon Orange costs $4.46 per glass.
Oh, it's up there.
It's up there. And the ingredients are bourbon, fresh Sumo Citrus juice. Orange juice will work as well. I don't even know what Sumo Citrus is. Orange liqueur, a little simple syrup for sweetener, orange bitters, and some soda water to add a little bubbly to it.
Okay.
I thought it was nice. It kind of felt like a brunchy drink.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would order it at a restaurant.
I don't think I would either.
Just give me a mimosa or a Bloody Mary.
6.5.
I'm going to go 6. I think 6.5.
And
generous.
Michael's going to get mad at us because he didn't like the ice that we used this drink. But the ice melted, so it did kind of make it watery.
Yeah. It got watered down pretty quick, which he warned us about.
I know.
Still a good drink. It's not something that I would order, which is Rachel's take on how you rate these.
I'm going to say, 6.5.
Hey, maybe you will love it. Give it a try. Recipes in the show notes. Let us know what you think.
All right, now it's time for Guilty as Charged. And this is where we ask each other a guilty as charged question every week. And if we're guilty, we take a sip. All right, George, you ready?
Yes.
This is funny. Have you ever told someone you loved them without meaning to?
Oh, gosh. Someone that was not your spouse or family.
I did.
Like a stranger?
No, to Jeremy Breland. He's
Your
my
boss?
We were on the phone about something. I was traveling and all of this. And we're like, this. And I was like, all right, love you, bye. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, I don't.
But had you already hung up? Or was it not late? Like,
no, and he started laughing. He's like, it's okay. And I know Jen, his wife, like she's so great.
He gets that a lot.
He's like, I do that. He's like, oh, I've done that. Don't worry.
He is a lovable guy.
It made me laugh though. I was like, I cannot believe I just told Jerry Breland I loved him.
Oh
Getting
my
off the
gosh.
phone. Like
I
he's
will
like,
say I do it, but I mean it. I'll do it to like, if Winston was on the phone with you right now and you said, all right, love you, I would chime in. Love you, Winston. Thanks, Winston. Love you.
oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So I
yeah.
do it to troll, but I
Okay.
also mean
not
it.
on accident though.
Well, it's a troll, but I can secretly mean it and he doesn't know.
Oh,
Winston
so you're kind of
thinks
being
I'm joking,
vulnerable,
but
you're
truly
not.
I'm being vulnerable.
Sweet,
Because I do
George.
love Winston.
But all wrapped in
Is it a
humor.
Smart Money Happy Hour episode if I don't show love to Winston? But I do, you know what I do when they say like, have a good flight? I'm like, you too. I'm like, you're not going on the flight.
Oh, I
You
know.
work in the airport.
It's
What
so
am I
funny.
thinking?
People though cringe that they do that.
It's very cringy.
I know.
It's a very human experience
Yes, I know.
to have that level of regret.
Yeah, the waiter's like, hope you're enjoying the meal. You're like, you too. Like,
I hope you get to eat today.
Sorry, I hope everything's okay. Oh, well, make sure to DM us your guilty as charged questions, and hopefully in the future we'll use them on an episode. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, you will definitely enjoy the episode with my kids, Amelia and Caroline.
One of my favorites.
I left Charles out of this one. But make sure to check out Putting Our Financial Knowledge to the Test with some special guests. So you can click there to watch that episode, or we'll put a link in the description. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an all-new episode of Smart Money Happy Hour.